aradan tam 11 yıl geçti. Ah, o gün sütten kesmiştim onu. Hiç unutur muyum? Pelin sürmüştüm memelerimi emmesin diye. Böyle güvercinlik duvarının karşısında güneşe karşı oturmuşuz. Beni eski mentorda mıydınız o sıralar? Evet, sizden bahsediyorum. Mentorda mıydınız o sıralar? İyi bir belleğim var. Aa! Bu tatlı küçük maskara Pelin'in mememin ucundan tadınca suratını astı. Belli ki acı buldu. Belli ki acı buldu. Küsüverdi memeye. Ondan sonra güvercin duvarı sallanmaya başlayınca dedim burada durmanın anlamı yok. Hemen kaçtım, uzaklaştım oradan. 11 yıl geçti o günden bu yana. 11 yıl. Ay Şürit! O zamanlar yardımsız duruyordu ayakta. Ay durmak şöyle dursun. Koşup duruyordu oradan oraya. Hatta bir gün... Bunu anlatırken hep kopuyorum hikaye. Bu böyle... Maestro kötü oluyorum maestro. Maestro. Hocam, demiyor ki yüzüstü düştün ha. Büyüyünce sırt üstü düşeceksin demişti. Kız.
Yanlış yola sürüklediniz. Köklü bir aileden gelen iyi bir insanı yok ettiniz. Siz bu suçlamalarla güzel bir kraliçenin yanaklarını gözyaşlarıyla lekelediniz. Siz bu suçların 2 katı suç işlediniz. Ve bütün bu suçlar sizi ölümle cezalandırıyor.
Good evening, everyone. As Director of the British Council, I'm delighted to be saying very few words following the wonderful performances, and of course to be introducing our Ambassador, Jill Morris. But first, let me say a few words about how culture builds bridges between our two countries and our peoples. And our aim at the British Council has always been to provide opportunities and to transform lives, not only through arts and culture, but also through education opportunities, science and technology links, and through knowledge of the English language. May I say congratulations once again to our stars of the evening, Hacettepe Ankara State Conservatory and conductor James Ross, and thank you for providing us with such a stunning evening of music and words and performances, celebrating talent from playwright and poet William Shakespeare to composers Purcell and Vaughan Williams, to our own renowned composer and conductor James Ross, and to the multiple talents that we saw tonight from the Hacettepe Conservatory. Congratulations and thank you. So I would now just like to introduce to you to our host this evening, His Majesty's Ambassador to Turkey, Jill Morris. Thank you.
Kind words and the introduction. Welcome again everybody this evening. Thank you so much for joining us. It's been a real pleasure for myself and for my team to be able to host this wonderful cultural evening. Because we're not only celebrating the 461st birthday of William Shakespeare, we're also tonight celebrating the very deep and the very strong cultural links that exist between the United Kingdom and Turkey. And I want to add my own thanks to James and to the marvellous performers who we've seen this evening. Aren't they very talented? Huge talent. Well, thank you very much indeed. And the inspiration for James's programme, William Shakespeare, has captured the attention of audiences for centuries. And it's often easy to overlook the value of culture to our societies, to our way of life, and also to our economies. Music is very important, the creative arts are very important for our country's economies as well. And beyond the UK's rich and diverse cultural sector, we always like to try and combine in our events, in our activities, the very best of British tradition. This evening, William Shakespeare and the wonderful music that we've heard, with the innovation and the dynamism of modern Britain. And you may have noticed in your programmes this evening that there is a very special welcome message to you all, written by William Shakespeare. Well, in fact, William Shakespeare had some help in writing that message today from AI. So it's a very interesting experiment to see how William Shakespeare would have welcomed you all here today in his own language. So we hope that many of you have already visited the United Kingdom. We hope that many of you have plans to visit the United Kingdom. And of course, when you do a visit to Shakespeare's birthplace, Stratford-upon-Avon, and the wonderful Swan Theatre, the home of the Royal Shakespeare Company, is of course a wonderful element and addition to your programmes. And next time you are all in London, you will also have the opportunity to visit the new and very prestigious boutique at the Peninsula Hotel in London, recently opened by our sponsors, Gillan. And you would have been able to see as well some of the examples of the very, very fine jewellery here this evening. We are delighted that Gillan has now joined the family of Turkish investors in the United Kingdom and showcasing the Anatolian Turkish creative excellence. And thank you to Gillan for your support this evening. And tonight's hospitality is also an opportunity to showcase further Turkish excellence, as we're delighted to welcome the Nightingale Group, who have prepared a very delicious British themed menu for us all this evening. So thank you very much also to the Nightingale Group. So thank you once again to all of you for being with us and for sharing with us this special evening tonight. And I would just now like to hand the word to James and to Professor Nathan. Thank you all very much indeed.
And my heartfelt thanks go to Her Excellency Jill Morris and to everyone who made this event possible, especially to Metin Münzer, Murat Atak, and all of our colleagues at Hacettepe Conservatory's Music and Drama departments. I also wish to thank our sponsors, Gilan, the Nightingale Group, and the British Council, and everybody here at the British Embassy who has worked so hard for tonight's performance. Thank you to you all. Shakespeare and Vaughan Williams may be British, but their work belongs to all of us, much like the great Turkish composers Erkin and Saygun. And I'm delighted that we've included Shakespeare's words tonight for you, partially in Turkish. Shakespeare had an exceptional ability to reflect every aspect of human character, emotion, and behaviour. Tonight, we've witnessed the ruthless ambition of Richard III and the cruelty and scheming of Henry IV. Yet, we've also heard moments of profound beauty and love expressed in the sonnets. Separated by 3 centuries, Vaughan Williams shares Shakespeare's generous, deeply human spirit. His music, grounded in British folk traditions, is as in the familiar tune Green Sleeves you heard tonight, is open, generous, and deeply human. While the world has changed since Shakespeare's time, people have remained remarkably the same. In uncertain times, artists like these offer wisdom, insight, and also a little hope. I hope that my colleagues and I have been able to offer some reflection, hope, and enjoyment tonight for you. It's been a joy to share you with this all. Teşekkürler, iyi akşamlar.
A gorgeous voice of James, so I will prefer to use the mic. Dear Ambassador, colleagues, esteemed guests, delighted to be here tonight, representing the Hacettepe University, Ankara State Conservatory. Honored to have our orchestra performing for our valuable guests, with Maestro James Rose, with the valuable contributions of the artists of the Ankara State Conservatory. We are pleased to help contribute development and continuation of the cultural relations in between our countries and ready to take part in similar projects to be conducted for this purpose in the future. I would like to thank Her Excellency Ambassador Jill Morris for hosting and supporting the Shakespeare'İn music project. I would like to wholeheartedly congratulate Gary Benham, Head of Communications of the British Embassy, who has shown great dedication to make this night happen. Also James Rose, our orchestra conductor, Murat Atak, head of the acting department, and the artists of the Ankara State Conservatory, and everyone who has contributed tonight. Thank you for being with us.